Hey there, it's Elke.
And Jen, and we are coming to you live to tell you some really great news about Zazzle and their implementations that they're putting into place for making sure that their factories stay open and that
Business stays open
yes,
too,
that business stays open as much as they can at this point in time.
which is awesome because as a Zazzle designer, myself and Jen, and anyone who wants to start working on Zazzle or is a Zazzle designer, we are going to continue to be able to use the Zazzle platform to sell our designs, and that means we can continue to make money,
Yes.
which is the whole point of all of this, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, despite the work to stay in place order that the California government has put into place, or governor, sorry, has put into place. Zazzle's obviously worked with those regulations, but because they're an international company and they have warehouses and distributions all over the world, they are in a position to continue to run their business online, which means that this will be a place just like Amazon where people are going to come to shop. And that means that you and I, as a designer, and Jen and I, we're all here to be able to continue our livelihood, and this is why it's the most amazing place, and another reason why Zazzle is the place to start your online business if you haven't already started it.
Yes.
So hello Vanny, hello Jen, thank you for joining us.
If you are online, we've got a couple people live with us, so say hi in the chat. We'd love to hear from you.
And if you have any questions, let us know.
Yes.
But we also want to talk a little bit more about some other stuff, so go for it.
What other stuff? Well, I don't know. You just we're on live here because we, as a Zazzle designers, we got an email update. They also do they have public information on record saying this about keeping up their factories and working their best to keep all of their areas safe and clean, and then also keep operations available for all of the customers who are buying. And what is really great too is that Zazzle has implemented a buy now and change later option on all of their products, which means that if there are events or things that have to be changed or canceled or moved to a specific date in the future, that a customer can come and purchase something now and then have it be able to be changed in the later future. So for designers, this is really great because that means that even though there are very uncertain times right now and people might not be planning social events, they are still planning for things in the future because weddings are still going to happen, birthdays are still going to happen, New Year's, Christmas, etc. All of those things, which are huge sales months for us as designers, they're still going to happen in the future, even though things are getting really tough right now and people, they can only see a couple feet in front of them. So as a Zazzle designer, you might think that your entire store is going to be compromised or your designs aren't going to sell anymore because people aren't going to be buying for things that are happening socially. But to be honest, that this is going to pass if everybody stays safe and healthy and washes your hands, and we have a really great, we put things into control that we can control to control the virus. Things will happen in the future, and plus people are still buying at their home. We're seeing spikes in certain sales for stuff for home decor and then also office supplies because people are at home working now. And so that we wanted to come on and tell you about the email that they sent out to us as a Zazzle designer saying that things are still in operation. Obviously this can change in the future. We have no control over that, but at this point in time everything is still working. So if you are interested in becoming a Zazzle designer, or if you're worried about the fact that businesses, like physical businesses, are closing, so you don't see the potential or you don't see the reason why you should start working on Zazzle, this is a big thing because Zazzle will still be operational, and if you are fearful of the fact that you might not sell things, then you're just compromising the fact that you're not making the efforts to put yourself out there as a designer.
This is actually where you have to step up your game if you are a designer, and for anyone who wants to join and become a designer on Zazzle so that you can license your products and receive royalties from Zazzle when they sell something, then this is the perfect opportunity. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, has just decided to hire 100,000 more staff just to fulfill the orders on Amazon. And believe it or not, Zazzle's in the same position. They're not, I can't say whether they're hiring staff or not, but they're in the position of selling online.
Mhm.
And we are providing the products that Zazzle is selling online. So in terms of a business that's surviving and still functioning in this particular environment where everything's shutting down, it's a pretty darn good business model in order to have in your back pocket as a like side hobby, side hustle, or even as a full-time business. So the future will be changing. There'll be a lot of recovery going on even after we get through all of this with the virus, but unfortunately that's going to be a long process. Whereas on Zazzle, if they continue to stay open, which at this point they are, even though they've had some things that have happened already in California where their home off, like that's where their corporate offices are, they have worked it through so that they can stay open for business. And so that's really encouraging. And it means that we as designers have to really step up our game and continue to provide products for the customer who is sitting at home not knowing what to do. So what are they thinking at home? Like, what do they need? What are they going to shop for online? What's going to keep them busy? We go into a lot more detail in terms of what the product suites are that you could possibly make in our paid training. But here we can just give you that and say, hey, think about what's going to happen when the customer is sitting at home and they can still see that Zazzle's selling and that they can buy stuff to make their life at home more pleasant and interesting while they're waiting at home to go back to work. Okay, so anything else?
We want to talk to you about the challenge that we have. A lot of people who are online right now are our course members, which is lovely. We are super happy that you're here.
Yeah, and also if you guys have any concerns or issues, we want to walk through those with you. We hear you, we recognize those, and they're very real fears. Work with us within our private Facebook groups, and we will definitely be supporting you.
Yes. But if anyone who is watching live and does not know about our courses or is interested in learning more about Zazzle and starting a business online with Zazzle and just getting into the online business space, we are holding a challenge on Monday through Thursday next week, which is the 23rd to the 26th of March. And we would love for you to join us. So I'm going to
If you're a beginner.
Yes, if you're a beginner.
We have another challenge for people who are in our e-commerce accelerator program coming up in April, so hold on to that.
Or if you're an advanced or Zazzle designer who you want to scale your business.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we are going to hold nice challenges for each person at each level, and we'll give you more details about that later. But this one will be a little bit too easy for people who are already in our courses.
And it's for complete beginners who want to get into the Zazzle space and learn more about Zazzle. We're going to be covering on our first day Zazzle and your perfect niche that you can figure out, and we're going to be giving you a rundown of the site. Then on the second day, we're going to be opening your store, which is super exciting. We're going to be doing it step by step with you with screen share. And then we're going to be on the third day posting your first product for sale, and we're going to be showing you how to do that using their design tool. And then the fourth day was actually a bonus day, and we're going to be giving you the top 3 mistakes that Zazzle designers make that will keep them from making more sales. So we want to help you get more sales.
And that's going to get you started, and it's really nice and interactive and live. So here's so Jen's going to put in the link.
The link is going to be in the comments.
If you're already part of the Creative and Ambitious Facebook group, then you still need to sign up so that you get the workbook or worksheet, sorry. And there's lots of other little goodies that are coming via email if you haven't already signed up and made us aware that you want to be part of this challenge.
Yes, no, you have to sign up through that link. So it's fill in your name and your email, and then you'll be getting information on when the challenge is, what the times are, and what we're going to be covering, and the free workbook.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just be in the creative and ambitious entrepreneur. But if you do want to be part of that group, you're more than welcome to join. But it is a private group, but it's now a nice hub for people of all skill levels.
Yes. Okay, well, we're going to say goodbye, and we're going to be going live in a couple seconds to talk about something inspirational and give you good vibes for today.
So sign up for our challenge if you're new. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you sign up if you're a beginner so that we can help you get your Zazzle store started and your first product made so that you can feel comfortable starting your Zazzle business.
Awesome. Bye.